know there's a really good chance you're making mistakes when you play your matches and you don't even know why? I'm going to go over it right now in this video on how your follow-throughs or your finishes could be impacting your ability to go to the next level. Hi, this is Jeff Salzenstein, founder of Tennis Evolution, one of the leading online tennis instruction websites in the world, and we are so committed to helping you get to the next level. We want to show a point right now. We're going to get it started, and I want you to watch this point first, and you'll probably pick out some things that you think these players could do better, and I'm going to pick out what I want you to focus on that I believe can make a huge difference in helping you. All right, so we're going to take it back. You just saw that point there, ended in an unforced error on the backhand side, and I'm going to show you some subtle things here that when you start to notice it, it can make a huge difference. So the first thing I want you to point out is the return of serve. Now, the woman on the other side hits a good return, but what I want you to notice is the racket work. See how the racket goes up for a buggy whip? I love that, but the problem is that the hand goes behind the head like this, and the ball didn't really come off in a solid way. So I like to have the hand just stay solidly in front and not come behind the head. You can do this on a ground stroke when the ball comes slower, but when the ball comes fast, you want to hold that racket up. And so she wasn't stable enough with her follow through, and that's why it didn't really come off clean. So you can really practice on your returns having shorter follow throughs and stopping the racket sooner. And on that forehand side, you can use the buggy whip like she did. All right, so let's watch this backhand. Actually a pretty good defensive backhand, hitting it off of the back foot. I like that. Okay, now notice the follow through around the shoulder here. Pretty good. Now I really want you to pay attention to the next backhand that's struck right here. Okay, so the ball was hit very hard. Okay, the ball was hit very hard, and you'll see a lot of pros do this. When it comes in hard like this, you should do what's called a power block. So essentially what's going to happen is, see how he just turned his hand over? This is an inefficient follow through for the type of swing, okay, or for the type of shot to handle. You'll see a lot of the pros swing and actually stop their racket right here. They'll go higher and they'll stop the racket. This player goes across, the elbow is tucked into the body. Very difficult to time off of a fast ball, very difficult to hit it clean. So what you want to do is you want to swing and you want to extend out and stop right here in front of the body with the elbow up higher. It's called a power block on the return of serve. So in this point, there were a couple shots hit. The return of serve could have been more solid with a power block finish, and the return here could have been a power block, this backhand here, and this caused the ball to just dive down into the net. Now you'll also see that he pulled out of the shot. He's stepping, that looks pretty good, but then watch how he shifts his weight and like steps back like this. There's a balance issue there. We want to have a lot better balance. He should be just very firm right there and not lifting his feet like that. Okay, now the last part we want to pick out is watch the reaction. That's not the body language that we want. You know, the head in the air. You can see the frustration. We want to focus on, okay, you missed the shot, and then you start to get into your recovery phase. Like, we don't need the squat down. We don't need the body language with the head up like this. We want to change that as well. That's a little bonus tip for you to learn how to practice how to react to your mistakes so that you can improve faster. But in summary, again, the power block or the short finish against fast balls is one of the big keys to keep ascending and going to the next level with your tennis. When the ball is going slow, you can swing with full finishes. But when the ball comes fast, I recommend your follow through, your finish becomes shorter. Now, if you enjoyed this video, we'd love for you to pick up our Tennis Evolution app. We have a free course inside the app. So that's our gift that we want to give to you. It's a free course on the serve, on strategy, singles and doubles, on your forehand and your footwork. You're going to love this free course, and we want you to pick it up. So here's all you need to do. Somewhere in this video, you can click a link to register to get the Tennis Evolution app. But you can also use your mobile device. This is very, very important. You can look in the description below, and if you live in the US or Canada, you can tap the link so that you can actually text the information to get your login and password inside to be able to access the Tennis Evolution app and get your free course. You can also type in the word YouTube, and that number that you're going to text the word YouTube to is 720-730-2090. All right, so that's all you have to do. You can find that information in the description below or click the link in the video to register online. We're here to help you. We want to get you to the next level. Thanks so much for your time today.